Hello ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to a survival show. A special one today. We're talking about releases for some of the games that I've been covering or been telling you guys are coming very soon. If you don't already know, I've been playing Subnautica Below ahead of its release on Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Of course, the original Subnautica is also coming to the Switch. That is going to be happening very soon, and we got even more proof and evidence it's going to be very soon. I think it will be in January or February at this point. Also, big news for Valheim. This is a little bit different. This is a survival game, yes. Vikings, yes, but it's got a bit more pixelated art style to it, and I absolutely love the look of it. It's been in beta for ages, and we finally got a full release date of a brand new trailer. Going to give you the lowdown on that too. And a couple other releases. Little Devil Inside is a game I've been really excited for. You'll know I put it in my most hyped games of 2021. It's definitely top 3. And we've got a release date for that. While it won't be necessarily soon, it is much more closer than we think. Plus, maybe strictly not survival, but it's definitely another game I'm interested in. Kena Bridge of Spirits is really cool looking. An RPG game coming out on the PlayStation systems and maybe the PC as well. And I really want to cover this. That's also got a release date. So don't forget to like, make sure to subscribe for a very early survival show this week. Don't worry, I'll probably still do one on Friday. Let's go. It's the survival show. So you guys might realise I've been loving Subnautica Below Zero. I've been having Let's Plays going. Members have been able to see it early from other people. I've got loads of episodes already still up. So if you want to go and check it out, become a YouTube member today and get access to them episodes straight away. But of course the sequel to Subnautica is going to be appearing for everyone to play very soon. I told you guys a little while ago that they've actually released it on Steam as full price now, which means they normally do that just when the game's about to come out of early access. It has been 2 years that the game has been in early access, so it's well due, and as you can see it's gone up in price from what it was. Now the big news today is that Subnautica Below Zero is going to be published by Bandai Namco. Now previously the first one was actually helped by the guys at Gearbox. I'm really glad they got someone else to help them out. As much as Gearbox are okay, they've helped a few small survival games or smaller games publish and release. It seems like obviously there was a better deal to be had with Bandai Namco. It's just been rated on the Esrb site, and as I've shown before, it doesn't always mean the game's going to be coming out straight away, but it is definitely an indication it's going to be very soon. So here is the ratings. Now remember, the Esrb is the American ratings board. And you can see all the series it's going to be coming out on. It will be available on PlayStation 4. It will get an upgrade early in the year with the PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and the Xbox Series X and S. An adventure game in which players assume the role of an explorer robbing Ayu on a mysterious planet. From a first-person perspective, players search for clues about a family member, craft tools, build habitats and defend themselves against predatory alien creatures. Small creatures may attack players if provoked. Large creatures can strike or bite players, causing Robin to cry out in pain. A mechanical suit with tools allows players to grab enemies and incapacitate them. Aliens sometimes emit splatters of yellow liquid when hit. The words damn and hell appear in a dialogue, and for that reason it's been given an everyone 10 rating. Now this is maybe just about right. I would say there's still some scary moments in this game. Now the original game has been listed on the Switch for a while now, saying coming early 2021, and they've just changed their ratings board as well. Originally this was rated as a 7, and I couldn't believe it was a 7, as it was just way too scary. But it has been changed to fall inside with the brand new Esrb rating. So that is definitely going to be happening, and it looks like the release is soon. I've been telling you guys I expected it by the end of January. I'm still going to hold that, probably maybe the first week or second week of February now. That's when I'm predicting we're going to all get a chance to play either the Subnautica original game on the Switch or the Below sequel. So really exciting stuff. Easily, I always put Subnautica in my top 3 survival games of all time. One of the best for sure. And Below Zero seems to be a lot more story structured, but still give you a little bit of freedom in how you complete things or what direction you might go to get resources and stuff. But it's definitely a lot more controlled in terms of where you go and what you're going to be doing. Subnautica, I've said it before, is about to become my 3rd most watched video of all time. And I'll be looking to do lots of guides for this for the Switch and for obviously the new game too. So great stuff. As soon as we get a confirmed release date, I'll do a separate video detailing everything you need to know. But right now, I'm still predicting the end of January, maybe beginning of February. It does look as well that you're going to be able to buy a package or double pack. So I'm guessing it'll be slightly cheaper if you buy Subnautica and the Below Zero game all together in one. No news yet whether or not you get some sort of discount. I doubt it very much on Xbox or PlayStation if you're going to be buying the Below Switch game too. The only note of caution, of course, is that the original Subnautica didn't perform particularly well on the older consoles. It wasn't as bad as I would say other games like DayZ have had issues, but for sure it did struggle on the Xbox particularly, and when it first launched on PlayStation it had a lot of problems with crashing and bugs. But they have updated it over a course of time, and so I'm pretty pleased that they've gone with Bandai Namco. I reckon we'll have a good experience when it releases. So like I said to you guys, it's going to be a massive year for Survival 2021. So many brand new games coming to Xbox and PlayStation, and some brand new experiences for PC. And Valheim is one of them. I have been waiting for this game for so long. It's been published by Coffee Stain Studios, the guys behind Satisfactory, so I think they're in good hands. It's going to be a single player or online co-op. Does look like they're saying they've got cross-platform multiplayer as well. So I'm guessing it's going to be available on the Epic Games Store, as well as maybe some other platforms. Maybe a bit quicker than we think. I hope so anyhow. But for sure, it looks really cool. I can't wait for this one. Definitely a little bit different. Like the art style, I think some people will really love, like me. And then there'll be some little tryhards that want the ultra realism. But I like the pixelated style, and that's kind of vibe it's got going. It's really smooth. It looks cool. It reminds me of like a PlayStation sort of 2 game, but with gorgeous lighting and effects. And there's so many different things you're going to be able to do in this. Whether or not you want to go and explore, take part in sort of missions and gather resources, or whether or not you're just going to be building up your base and pretty much just trying to survive against all sorts of creatures. So yeah, I can't wait for this one. Gonna give it a shot. I'm going to be reaching out to the community manager literally after this video's gone out, see if I can get hold of an early key and show you guys some early access, or as soon as it's ready to launch on the 2nd of February. Some details for it are that they've got a lot of the core in there already. The multiplayer and the single player are fully functioning. There is going to be a server dedicated tool as well, so it looks like you will be able to run a server completely for you and your friends to join. And it does look like it's going to be 5 biomes completely finished and done when it launches. So that's pretty cool. They're going to be adding another 4 biomes in the future. They reckon there's 280 different items, materials, weapons, armor, etc. So you're all going to be able to craft 120 building pieces, 35 different types of creatures, including monsters, animals, and bosses. They reckon feature-wise the game is about 75% complete, and content-wise it's about 50% complete. So that's a little bit of work to do. Now there's no price details as of yet, but I imagine it won't be more than sort of $25 or $29.99. In fact, I reckon it'll probably be something between sort of $15 and $20. And they do reckon they're going to get an early access for at least a year. These guys started out as literally just like a 1 or 2 person crew making their game on the itch.io site. They used demos, and I've seen loads of great YouTubers like John Baines playing it and showing it a good few years ago, or a year and a half ago at least. So they'll be excited to show it off now. It's a fully fledged game, and everyone can take part in seeing what all the improvements they've gone into over months and months of having betas. That's the other thing as well. They've really tested this game out as far as I can tell. I tried desperately. I must have used about 4 different emails to try and get access to the beta, but I never managed to get a key. So I'm really excited about where they're going with this one. I like the building aspects of it, I think. And as I said, the art style's cool. And definitely with all the creatures and enemies, it'd be good to have a Viking survival experience. So yeah, absolutely gassed for this one. I'll be all over it as soon as it releases on the 2nd. So as I said, this next one is definitely on my most hyped list. Probably the most eagerly anticipated game out of any games. Forget just survival this year. Little Devil Inside just looks really cool. I like the art style of it. It's very different. It's kind of a cross between Monster Hunter and a proper survival game. Now this is going to be coming out on all platforms, but it may be PlayStation exclusive for a little while at first. Now originally it was meant to come out in 2016 on something like the Wii U, but there were problems and issues with it, or they just expanded it and they kept on working on it. And so now they're going to be releasing it on even more systems. Praise the gods. Now we haven't actually got a confirmed release date from the developers themselves or publisher, but there was a leak or an accident the other day with a PlayStation trailer. Pretty much there was a Sony press event titled Sony Square, and they literally said on the back of the trailer that Little Devil Inside will be coming in July, and it will be appearing on the PlayStation 5 as well. It's the first time we've had anything sort of to go on in terms of when this game will actually release. And as I said, it does look likely it will be July. So a bit of a way away. I'm a bit disappointed. I kind of hoped it would be a bit earlier. But I ain't going to lie, the first half of this year is so busy with so many other games. This might arrive just at the right time so I can give it my full attention. It does look like it's going to be console exclusive for at least 6 months, possibly even a year. So Xbox players, you're not going to be able to play it until at least after Christmas, maybe 2022 early on. And that may even go the same for the Switch as well. It does look like it's only going to launch on a PlayStation and PC in July. Now, part of these leaks, there was also news about Kena Bridge of Spirits. Now, I'm really excited for this one again. I'm excited for everything, as you can tell. This is going to be coming a lot sooner, and yeah, I'm really pleased. This is going to be in March. It is very cutesy in terms of the world. It looks very colourful and lush, but it does look like it's got a little bit more of a dark aesthetic when you start delving deeper. Some of these screenshots for it are really cool, they're really moody, and some of the creatures you're facing. So it looks like Kena Bridge of Spirits is a game where you'll be going back to your home village quite a lot to maybe upgrade it or repair the damage that some sort of benevolent force has caused. And to do so, you'll be discovering and rescuing these little creatures called the Rot. You can have special abilities like pulse ability, a bow as well to use as your weapon. It is going to be on PC, PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, but it does look like that it's an exclusive window for only maybe a year. So Xbox fans, you will eventually get a chance to play it. So yeah, not strictly a survival game, but as you guys know, I did pretty successfully manage to do some Assassin's Creed content recently. So I'll be looking forward to trying this one out as well when it releases. And we haven't got long since it's reportedly coming out this March. So there you go guys, that is all the info you need to know about 4 games I'm super looking forward to trying. If you want to know more about what's coming in 2021, go and check out my new survival games on console video, and you should still check out the 21 new insane survival games coming in 2021, as there is quite a few console releases on that video as well, not just PC. So until next time, Ratbags, I'll catch you later.